Alright, so I'm going to talk about what happened a while back in the day when I was still young and naive and creative, and I wanted to change the world and I wanted to do cool stuff and all that. Well, back then, I wanted to create a very cool thing that I invented, which was the Bumpaflex. The Bumpaflex was supposed to be a special chassis or some kind of aftermarket product that you could install on a vehicle to make it so that even if it did bump into something, then the people involved in the car accident would be fine, and the vehicle wouldn't get like not even a scratch on it, like, pretty much. So I wanted to make cars so that they could not, be dismantled, obliterated, if you will, during a car crash. So I went ahead and I did all this research and spent a bit of money and talked to these people, and we had it all going. But then, what happens to all the entrepreneurs usually is they either run out of capital, or there's a misunderstanding or whatever, and then things don't really fall through. But yeah, so that's what happened between me and this company here, Davison, back in those days. But back in those days, I don't even know if this company is still around. Back in those days, they had these things called DVDs and CDs and so on and so forth. I wonder how many kids actually still know what those things are, or have even seen one. But anyway, it is 2021, and my dream of creating the Bumpaflex did not come to fruition. I was not able to create this really cool thing. So I still have all the ideas. I still know exactly how I would have made this vehicle and all that good stuff. And I may decide to do a 3D printed remote control car version of my idea. But I don't think it'll ever hit the marketplace. It'll never really be used. And well, that's also because car manufacturers make so much, not the car manufacturers, but special interests with the insurance companies make so much money from cars actually crashing that clearly they don't really want you to be able to make cars that have some kind of dampening system and the ability to sort of squash, compress, and then decompress in a way that does not dismantle the whole car. To them, it's much better if the car gets obliterated during the crash. I guess they're somewhat okay with the idea of people surviving the crash, but the vehicle should be, in their opinion, should be dismantled so that then they can sell you a new one. Whilst in my opinion, the idea was to make this kind of Bumpaflex system that would allow you to crash just like a bumper car, and the entire integrity of the vehicle would stay in place so that both the driver and the vehicle would survive as if nothing happened. But then, the insurance companies would not like that very much. So anyway, maybe with 3D printing and my newfound knowledge in robotics and RC vehicles, I'll be able to create something like that at some point, and maybe someone else will continue on where I fail to make money out of my ideas, which is okay. That's okay. Future generations will hopefully do better than we have, you know. They will do something better than what we've done. At least that's the hope. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.